Alright everyone, so today I'm going to just show you guys who I use to farm campaign. There's multiple champions you can do this, and there's several ways you can build your champion to nuke. You can have somebody that's twice as fast as the fastest campaign monster or enemy, or they can go slower and you try to give them a bit more damage. So we'll just jump in because there's a lot of champions you can do campaign. There's Saurus, KO, Elan. I mean, Athel to a point, it's not terrible. Skullcrown can do it, which is who I'm using just now. Just a few, not really that I've got a few lined up here. This is just food. Suzerain Katon can do it. Soulbone Boyer can farm campaign. Queen Eva can farm campaign. But I decided that I'll go quicker than the enemy on 12.3. I'm pretty sure 12.6 is not exactly speed change, it's maybe just a fraction slower. It gains some crit damage, so we're going to go and see. Because it's the A2. Is it a Wave of Souls? I think so, yeah. That's the one where we have to try taking him out on a winner. That's the one where we have to try that. Unkillable buff really doesn't matter for this. It's purely for campaign. My bad, let me go in here a sec. Nobody wants to see roll toss because you hit like a wet noodle. You now suck. Bottom line. So, crit is good, crit damage 230. We gave her no speed because it doesn't need any. Don't have to worry about landing anything because we're hoping to just smash people. Now, this is 100% success if you're going to use Skullcrown. Keep her faster or you can keep her slower. It's up to yourself how you want to build it. Could be dependent very much on your gear. So what we'll do is go brutal. We'll go 12.3 and it says 14 seconds. So we'll put in some food for the purpose that her Masteries will make her a bit faster, but I don't think it'll make a huge difference. But we'll throw in some food regardless. Like my bullies, looking pretty cool though. And we'll do a few runs and we'll see how Skullcrown gets on. Okay, first wave. Now keep in mind there's extra turn with these two. Now the food dying is perfect to speed her up. The extra turns from these two really just kind of do not speed things up whatsoever. And because we got the decreased cooldown, we were able to get Corrupting Touch on the third wave. Otherwise, could have been 30 seconds or so. Let's see, because RNG never gave us a cooldown, so it's going to be the A1. Then the food dies. They both get Dark Awakening and then Malign Lightning. That seems to be the second wasters. So we go up, are we on the third wave? No, okay. So she's a good farmer to the point. So I'll get it done. It's just a shame I have to go through all this like extra turns because it drags on so many seconds. Am I concerned about 14 to 30 seconds? Not necessarily. And it does for just now, meaning that I've only have one champion wrapped up for this, unless I decided Elan maybe you needed to go back. But she was averaging 40-50 seconds. If I had a Queen Eva, I'd maybe put in here. If I had a Saurus, you need good gear to do it because his stats are going to be low. But overall, there's many that you can use. Decrease cooldown. See, that's a shame because we have before went boom boom boom. It does happen. But the extra turns are the only thing here that puts seconds on, but Skullcrown's a fantastic farmer. The shoe, when I first got her, I was like, okay, where do I use her? Where do I put her? You know, she's too slow for arena unless I put her in with Apothecary Gore Grab. But having attack not being focused on, she ain't going to hit that hard if you're looking to progress. You'll need attack to back up the crit damage. We've got a decreased cooldown, so we don't have to wait for all these extra turns. But overall, just wanted to use Skullcrown as a farmer. You could. Now we'll just exit here. I don't think the Masteries are massively important for the farming part, but there's definitely a few that are handy. There you go, so we've got increases speed by 8 for each dead ally, spirit haste, defense support. I don't know why I went there, could have went defense, but I think it's been a while since these masters were done. This was pretty much for damage. If I wanted arena, I'd go Helm Smasher. But we have increased damage for the dead allies. We've got Cycle of Violence to try and get that moves back. We've got damage inflicted by 8% for the first hit on each enemy. So some of these make sense. And some of you may use Skullcrown. A lot of people choose Ringoten, just Ethos. Loads of people can do it. You can also have camping farmers if you don't care about how fast they go. And it's just for the completion part. I think Jizzle and Lifesteal. You'll do it, but it'll take a lot longer. Because when I got started, not long after picking this game up, that's what I did. I put Jizzle, Lifesteal, left him to it, you got it done. You pretty much got up to till 6 and couldn't do till 7 by himself. So he's an okay choice. He's slow, it's a few minutes, but you know, if you're farming, you want it to be fast, be efficient. And that's who. No, it's an unbooked one as well, which I'm not hugely bothered because it's campaign. Unbooked Skullcrown, level 60, fully ascended, crit damage gloves, 104% crit rate, 230% crit damage. And she's slow, but as you can see, it works. I'm able to process a bit of food relatively easy, and you can pretty much guarantee your success. Now this is 106 speed. The fastest on that team is maybe 100, 101. So if I was 102, I'd still go first. I don't have to focus it like this farming method purely on speed. All I have to do is make sure I'm quicker than the fastest one of them enemies, which I believe is Shazar. When it comes to wave 3, he's 101. The annoying extra turn Malign Lightnings, they're like 97, so you don't have to go fast for a farmer for your campaign. 40 to 30 seconds is my absolute average, and I don't mind that. I could have better gear. I could have try to get all rare legendary gear for the better rolls, which means there's always room for improvement. But overall, Skullcrown is just a very fun champion. It's just fun in arena, it's just fun in campaign. She's good in the faction crypts as well. Just, I don't really see her in clan boss, don't see much point. I don't see her, to be fair, in Fernet either. A few dungeons. But she's got a lot of utility. She's who I use to farm a campaign at the moment. And I'm relatively happy with campaign. So guys, who do you use? Who is your preferred method for farming the look? Show you guys how we rich people do it. show you guys how the rich boys get on. Oh, come on, go away all these notifications. Get one of those. F2P just became VIP. Look at that sacred shard. Am I pulling it? Not a damn chance. Not considering Palladium treats shards like garbage in the respect that you pull them, you get garbage. Sacreds do not increase chance to get any better champions. They only build up your hope and then shoot you down. But nonetheless, guys, camping farming, that's just a quick. I use Skullcrown. I've used Alan, I've used Jizzo as well. Like, who do you use? Who do you prefer to use? No, do you go with the slow method? Do you go with the fast method? Because there is two. No, please share that down below. It could help any other raid players that have just started this. They may only have Jizzo because they've just logged in. And trust me, if you put him in lifesteal, he will put his counter attack on himself. And he'll just keep attacking and healing himself. He's a great farmer, but he's slow. I'll progress off from that. It's Skullcrown, and it'll remain Skullcrown for a while. Unless I really need to make a blender comp for arena. We're going to cut it there. That is my introduction to camping farming. Just showing you who I use, who I like to use. And I like the AoE, constant AoEs from her, and that's kind of what you need. I like her to be slow. I didn't really want to sacrifice, use damage for speed. So just kept her faster than the enemy that's going the fastest. Just to make sure I go first. And if I get RNG and a cooldown, then we're sorted. Alright guys, I'm going to stop babbling on. I use Skullcrown to farm. Who do you use? Be sure to just pin a comment whether you hate the video or not. Just write who you farm with, because if somebody's just picked this game up and they're not sure who to farm with, this could be really, really good for them. You know, I'm a Skullcrown guy, and I'll catch you later.